And the Roadrunners will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Quick completion to the right. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him.
Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Defense picks it up. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you've got to be extra careful with your ball security.
The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The RPO, fire complete to the left. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Roadrunners are flying down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
That's caught. It's Wilson. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All alone as he catches it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Gain of 26. Good enough for a first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
17. Second down coming up.
Looking to throw, it's McCown. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
It's complete! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They get to the line quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back up.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. The snap sets up the throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they're able to get him on the ground. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Taking down at the 49. And 1st down for the offense.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Henry. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's open on the right. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's McCown. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, the power run here. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas in the hurry up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Unleashes one. It's complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's good. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Notre Dame is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown. They're trailing by 14 to USC. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's McCown. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it up to 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
First down for the offense.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely DATQ Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Trying to set the tone with the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Roadrunners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Roadrunners are marching down the field.
And 1st down. for the offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
On the screen.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Third down coming.
From the gun. Wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
Brings up.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
For the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. North Texas in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Getting deep in the third quarter, minute and a half to go here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
At the 40. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Roadrunners are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. North Texas in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pass was knocked down, but the good defensive play is not going to stand. I think the D was in the neutral zone.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. play action on first down. It's complete to the left. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man, it's Young. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And now they take the lead.
And how about that? In the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's McCown.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Scanning the field, it's McCown. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Wants to go up top on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Coleman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Makes one man miss. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Dead center perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. Last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.